Hello there, this is Travita with Cups and Conversation. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would love for you to do that. And you can hit the bell and that will give you updates whenever I post a new video. Well, today I'm returning to one of my favorite cups that I've gotten recently. And this is like the rainbow kind of cup. And one thing that I've noticed since I've been drinking out of this cup so far is that it definitely holds the temperature, the cold, and it's easy. I haven't had any spills. It's easy to open, and it's a good size fit for your hand. So that's one thing that I've noticed. Well, today I want to talk about staying close to the vine, staying close to the vine. And that's going to be found in John chapter 15, and we're going to start in verse 4. And it says, "Remain in me and I will remain in you. For a branch cannot produce fruit if it is severed from the vine. And you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. Yes, I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Anyone who does not remain in me is thrown away like a useless branch and withers. Such branches are gathered into a pile to be burned. But if you remain in me and my words remain in you, you may ask for anything you want and it will be granted. When you produce much fruit, you are my true disciples, and this brings great glory to my Father." Great glory to my Father. Now you might be asking yourself, what is this fruit that I'm trying to produce? What is this fruit that I'm trying to produce? And that is going to be found in Galatians. But before I read that, I just want to talk a little bit about God being the vine and we are the branches. So just like a plant that you would grow in your garden, just like a flower that is attached to a branch that's on a tree, if it's not connected, it's going to die. As soon as you cut it, it begins to die and wither unless you put it in some water. And even then, it's not going to last forever. It's got to be connected to that vine. And this verse and these verses is telling us that Jesus is the vine and we're the branches. And if we remain in him, he will remain in us. And that's a promise. That's a promise that you can count on. And when we do that, when we stay connected, we are going to produce fruit. And so I just want to read to you what is some of this fruit that we're going to produce. This is not literal fruit, but this is spiritual fruit. And this is found in Galatians 5:22. But the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these things. So, you know what? Everything that I mentioned here, we need the Holy Spirit's help. That's why it says the Holy Spirit produces these things. Gentleness, you can rest assured I'm not going to be gentle if I don't have the Holy Spirit's involvement, right? I'm not going to be loving. I'm not going to be filled with joy and peace, and definitely not patience if I don't have the Holy Spirit's involvement. I was telling my son the other day, because I kept biting my nails and it was so frustrating. And I was like, oh, I can't just stop biting my nails. And he said, "Mommy, you need to use your self-control." And I thought, that is true. Absolutely right. I need to be using my self-control. So today I just want to encourage you to remain in the vine, and we will be able to produce much fruit. All right, I will see you next time.